Hi there, it's Sunday morning. I'm here in DC and I'm getting ready to do my morning practice. And I thought I would, since I'm in a new place and there's a couple of considerations that I'm making that may very well be relevant to you as you're still sorting through where and when to practice at your home, for example. I thought I would share a little bit about my deliberative process with you leading up to my taking my seat and beginning to do the 2-minute PMP, followed by the 6-minute focus attention practice, which might also be an opportunity for you right now to say, you know what, now's a good time to practice. And so as I start the practice portion, we could do the 2-minute PMP together, and then I will sort of trail off as I begin the 6-minute focus attention practice, and you could do that on your own. So with that, let me share with you a little bit about the room itself so you can see some of the things that I'm thinking about as I figure out where to sit. Of course, I'm in a hotel room, which is somewhat new, and so to me, I've been here a couple times before, but it's always a little different, and there's this chair. So this chair is a possibility, but the chair itself is a little bit leaning back, and I'm not inclined to sit there because I want my posture to be, as we discussed in class, more upright and not leaning back for a variety of reasons, not the least of which is wanting to be more intentional and supportive of my posture, and it being a more, I think, a supportive posture for purposes of doing sitting on a regular basis, not experiencing discomfort and harm. Of course, there's the bed, and I could do the bed, especially sitting against the back board, sitting up, and that could be nice, or one could even be laying down when they're doing their practice. We'll talk about that more, but for now we're inclined to practice sitting, and I'm not likely to use the bed today. There is this interesting chair here, this bench, and the bench could be good, except that in some ways I'm a little high from the ground, so my legs will be sort of in a not too comfortable position. I could cross them a little bit, and the bench itself is likely to have it where I'm supporting my posture, which is good, but I wish I could be a little bit more leaning forward, as we discussed, as if I were on a cushion. Now over here we have a couch, and I could take the cushion of the couch and put it on the ground, but actually I like these pillows over here, and I think I'm going to practice here today with these pillows supporting my posture. All right, so here we are to begin our practice. Today is day 2 of our second week, the 2-minute PMP, followed with the 6-minute focused attention practice. I will guide the 2-minute PMP in a way that you can follow and really be guiding yourself. As we discussed in class, different speeds, slower or faster. So I'll start with a reminder of 1 to 6 and 1 to 6, and then I'll just let my hand going up and down indicate the pace I'm going. You could look at it and just sort of follow it and count yourself. I'll sort of probably do like a little bit of a movement of my hand with each number that I'm getting to, but you can simply just do this internal count on your own, after which we'll probably finish at roughly the same time, and then I'll move to the 6-minute focused attention practice. I'll just start that and then let the video trail off. So let's begin with an exhalation, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2. Six. Onto to the second minute. 7, 12, 'and having completed the 2-minute PMP, I'm now going to listen to the 6-minute focused attention practice. We begin this focused attention practice by bringing ourselves into a comfortable posture. As you lower or close your eyes, whichever you prefer, resting attention on the sensations of the body, moving with the breath. Aware of where the body makes contact with the chair or cushion. Aware of whatever sensations may be arising in the hands and fingers in contact with each other, or on your lap or resting by your side. Aware of your feet making contact with the ground, or your socks or shoes. And settling into this practice by taking 3 slower, deeper, comfortable breaths, which can be helpful at times for feeling a little calmer, a little more relaxed. As we breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in a little more fully, a little more deeply. And breathing out, a slower, tempered, steady out-breath. Breathing in and breathing out. And now allowing breathing to resume its natural pacing and rhythm, whatever that may be in this moment, as we shift from slowing down the breath to feel a certain way, to observing the breath as it is, in this moment. You may choose to focus on the gentle flow of air as it enters and leaves the nose or mouth. Or you may focus on the sensations of the belly as it moves with the breath, expanding on the in-breath and softening on the out-breath. Wherever it is that you connect with the breath from the inside, direct your attention there. And should you prefer to focus on an object other than the breath, like the hands or perhaps a sound or a candle, then focus your attention on that object with the same intention to remain focused on the object. And remember, at any time, should you begin to feel unsettled, disconnected, or agitated, you can always make the decision to open the eyes or shift your focus, or to pause or stop the practice. This practice is for you, and it is important to take good care of yourself. You cannot do this practice wrong. From time to time, your mind will wander away from the object of attention. This is what the mind does. And so, whenever you realize that your mind has wandered, as you probably already have and will no doubt again and again, in that moment of mindful awareness, gently redirect your attention back to the breath. Shine the flashlight of attention on the breath. And when you are ready, in the next moment or two, with an awareness of doing so, lifting the gaze, opening the eyes as we close this period of practice. All right, if you stayed with me for that period of practice, nice practicing together. Looking forward to seeing you on Friday.